Hey guys, welcome back to PED 110. If you're watching this video, that means that you have completed the enrollment verification activity and completed all the course introduction work. So we're rocking and rolling, starting week 2 of our 16 weeks together. Just want to highlight a few things. It was a pleasure getting to meet all of the early college students. You guys make up the majority of the class. However, we do have a couple traditional students in the course as well. So to our traditional students, guys, I apologize we won't get to meet face to face, but that's the nature of the online course. There's some positives to it and certainly some negatives. And one of the negatives is that it can be sometimes impersonal because we don't get to see each other. That's why it's really important that you take time to tell us a little bit about yourself here on this Padlet. So to those of you who have done that already, I've enjoyed reading and getting to know just a little something about each of you. And it's pretty nice to have a picture just to match names with faces. Okay, so you're not just some name who we don't know, particularly for those of us who are not early college students. Because those guys they don't know you. So early college students, you kind of have your cohort there where you guys can support each other, and that's surely a benefit for an online course. So hold each other accountable. With the online course, it requires a lot of self-discipline, time management. You got to prioritize your task. And so if you remember, one of my keys to success was to make sure you go ahead and put all of these due dates, and I'll have them on Moodle, and they were also on the syllabus. Go ahead and put them in your Google Calendar so you stay on top of things. Everything's going to be due for the most part on Mondays, unless the Monday falls on a holiday like next week. So then your assignment would be due by midnight that Tuesday. Okay? One additional change that I've made, and again, I went over this with the early college students on Friday. Guys, bear with me because we do have other students in the class who didn't hear this spiel, so you're getting it twice. For those of you who complete physical activity or exercises that doesn't allow you to, or that don't allow you to keep a device on you for monitoring purposes, such as swimming, maybe you're playing basketball or flag football, things that's really not conducive to you keeping a phone on you or Fitbit, then I've created this document. Simply click on it and you will complete that log just with the date, the duration of the activity, the type of activity that you've completed, so forth and so on. Okay? And then you would simply, just as you would with a screenshot of a file, simply click here and you will submit that file or your screenshots right here. For me, it says view all submissions. You would click that, then it would allow you to submit. Okay, also I've given you examples here of what I'm expecting. There's a lot of variations here, so don't make it difficult when it comes to these screenshots and the type of app you use or the type of fitness tracker you use. It really can be anything as long as it's monitoring your activity, and that can be done in many, many ways. Okay, but please note also we're looking at about 75 minutes of activity, so at least 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and really we should be aiming for a little bit more than that. But for this first week, for the first part of the semester, we'll start off here at a baseline to give us a good foundation, and then hopefully we'll continue to progress by adding either minutes or increasing your intensity. But you will learn more about that as we get into the chapter. Okay, I try to keep these videos pretty short, so today may be a little bit longer because I'm still having to do some introductory things and clarify expectations and procedures, so bear with me. So guys, you'll find that I'm a creature of habit. Okay, so each week you're going to need to click on every link. I've made that pretty clear now, so click every link. It might just be you watching the video. It might just provide you with information. So just because there's a link there doesn't mean that you have something that you've got to do, but it does mean that it's important for you to read or at least access. So this week we've got a cool video, AJ Jacobs, How Healthy Living Nearly Killed Me. Fairly short. Your PowerPoint to help you with the quiz. Also, let me make this clear. You can use the PowerPoint on the quiz, and you have multiple chances on the quiz, so you can do retakes until you get it right. So everyone in this class should make an A. There's absolutely no reason why you would not. And then your physical activity monitoring report. So you monitor your activity each week, and you submit it here. And then every week I give you this introduction video just to introduce the chapter and to clarify any questions that seem to be trending through the class. Okay, so for this week, chapter 1, it really gives you an introduction to a holistic approach to wellness. So I want to get past just the fitness piece because, we consider diet and exercise all the time, but we don't take time to think about the other aspects of wellness: spiritual health, mental health, emotional health, financial and professional health, social health. There's so many areas that we must be mindful of in order to be truly well. And wellness, it's a state of being. Okay, and so it's important that you not only focus on taking care of that body through diet and exercise, but also even with the physical piece, there's other components such as staying hydrated and drinking plenty of water, getting adequate rest and sleep at night, stress management. We're getting there into not only the physical part, but also mental and emotional health. So a lot of components to this. So this first chapter really introduces that. And as we proceed through the semester, I want you to be mindful of how you incorporating more physical activity in your life not only benefits you physically, but start acknowledging and observing how it impacts those other areas of health as well. So it really all goes hand in hand. Okay, well, I'm not going to continue to ramble. I try to keep it fairly short just like this, but also with chapter 1, as I wrap up, we'll discuss behavior modification. That is you incorporating changes into your life for the good. That could be taking something away. Maybe we don't eat out fast food quite as much, or adding things, reading more, taking time to participate in activities you enjoy, socializing with friends, practicing life skills such as time management and goal setting. So these are all things that will be covered in chapter 1. Guys, I'm just an email away if you have any questions. It's pretty straightforward and simple. Okay, have a great week, and I'll check back in next week. As always, I'm here if you need anything. Take care.